Good afternoon, everybody. This is the next installation of the GLWACH update. I hope everybody is having a great summer. The first thing I wanted to talk to you about today is our new hospital. We are approved for the new hospital, and we are just waiting on the award for the monies to be available to start the design build project. The award for the monies is due on the 14th of August. You may have seen some work already going on around the hospital. They are doing some work to start on the new helicopter pad that will be a temporary place where our helicopters land while the new hospital is being built. The other projects that are going on are they're moving some electrical lines and gas lines to prep the land for the new hospital. So it's pretty exciting when we're looking forward to seeing what the contract has to offer. There has been some confusion about the new hospital build, some of the monies that we've gotten to hire civilians, and then why we had to close the Ozark Clinic. And so I just wanted to address that, as there's been some conversations back and forth on Facebook, and I'm hoping I can help explain some of that. So the new hospital build is a MILCON project that is awarded out of dollars that come from a whole different area than what we do to build our or keep open our hospital, our clinics, and pay our civilian pay. One of the reasons that we receive some money for extra civilian pay is because we've lost a lot of our military providers. And I'm sure some of you are aware of this, as your providers have changed over time, especially within the last 18 months. A lot of the providers that we've lost that wear military uniforms, they have not been replaced. And so we've gotten some monies to help with hiring for that. We are still shorthanded on providers. We're working with MedCom and Region to get some providers in here, but they're only to us on loan. And so some of the things that you may see is that you may see one provider this month and a different provider next month, because we are being loaned these providers from other medical treatment facilities throughout the region. And the last thing is that the Ozark Centered Medical Home, we had to close that in December because we did not have enough providers to keep it open. That clinic was supposed to have 6 providers in it. We were down to 1 by the end of December, and we just could not afford to keep that clinic open with only 1 provider. And so by consolidating our personnel resources, we could continue to see patients and ensure patient safety without having the overhead of a clinic open with no providers in it. The next thing I'd like to talk about is DHA Transition. We had a visit from DHA. It was called our 702 visit, and so it was an opportunity for DHA to come to our hospital on the 17th of July. I would like to say that the visit went very, very well. Admiral Bono was not able to come, but Dr. Butler did come, and he's her deputy. And he was very pleased with the work that he saw going on here at GLWACH. He does understand our personnel shortages, and they are looking forward to helping us with that. But we were able to take him over to the 43rd Reception Battalion. We took him out to the CTMC. We took him to the Boak Dental Clinic. And we drove him around to show him some of the high-risk areas that we provide medical services for on the installation. General Martin had the opportunity to spend some time with him and explain to him what our mission is here on the installation and her concerns about the military personnel shortages and the transition. He held a town hall here in the hospital for our employees on Wednesday afternoon, which also went very well. And if you've heard about our military reductions that we were supposed to be taking, where we were projected to lose 200 military personnel over the next 4 years, the good news that we got at the end of the day is that is currently on hold. So the MedCom plans to relook at those reductions along with the rest of the Army, and see what they can do to significantly reduce those losses that we were due to take. And so that is just great news for us here at the hospital. I'd like to thank you all for attending those of you who were able to attend the July town hall, we get great information from those town halls each and every time you participate. The next town hall will be on August the 12th at 1300. I would like to encourage you to come to the town hall. If you're having issues, whether it's getting in to see your provider, whether it's not understanding how your lab work is supposed to get back with you, or not understanding how to call and place a telephone consult for your provider, or you're not sure how to get your prescriptions renewed, anything that you need, anything that you have concerns about, the patient town hall that we have monthly is a great place to express that. Our patient representatives are part of our town hall. Mr. John Story and Miss Tina Loggins, they come to every town hall, and they are our representatives to help you solve issues that you have here at GLWACH. So I would encourage you to talk to them outside of the meeting if you have issues. First, I would encourage you to try and resolve all of your issues that you have before you leave your appointments, because our goal every time you come in for an appointment is to ensure that we've met all your needs while you are here. So if you have a question before you leave your appointment, please ask your provider that question, and that way we make sure that we've taken care of you before you leave. Lastly, I'd like to just talk to you about some of the other things that are going on. I talked to you about the DHA transition visit that we had this week on July 17th. Next week we have another great opportunity to visit with DHA. We will have the opportunity next week for a meeting with HealthNet, which is our TRICARE partner here in this area. Essentially it's our insurance provider that we have. We've had several challenges with TRICARE and HealthNet meeting the needs of our beneficiaries, especially as we try to refer them out for specialty care. Oftentimes there's long waits out on the economy, or we have issues with once you get your referral and you get your appointment and you show up and maybe your physician isn't there that you're supposed to see. And so we're going to have the opportunity to meet with them next week. I'm very excited about the meeting as HealthNet and DHA, along with MedCom and Regional Health Command Central, will join us all to come up with some solutions, not only for our staffing, but how we interact and use our market that's outside the facilities, especially with our specialty providers oftentimes being so far away. We're going to talk about solutions like maybe we can bring those specialty providers here to GLWACH, allow them to use our space, but then our patients don't have to drive so far to go see them. So we're going to talk about several of those types of opportunities. The last one that I'd like to talk to you about, which is already in place and something that is not yet widely used, is our virtual health. Virtual health is a way that you can see a specialty provider that may not be here at GLWACH, but maybe at one of our other medical treatment facilities across MedCom. And so we may be able to have you see a provider, maybe an endocrinologist, instead of seeing them here. You're virtually seeing them. They're at Fort Carson and you're here for that visit. It allows us to have them see your records, interact with you, make the diagnoses that they need to make, and then any follow-ups that you need from that appointment, whether it's an ultrasound or maybe it's medications, we can take care of that here for you. Those appointments are often anywhere from 30 to 40 minutes, and it saves you an hour or two drive time each way, and gets everything taken care of right here at GLWACH. So I would encourage you to talk to your provider if you're interested in seeing in using our virtual health services and you need to see a specialty provider. That is a great way to do it. So I don't have anything else for you today. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of the summer, and please take care and call us if you need anything. Thanks.